All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Alrighty. So, last time we were almost done with the Dalish Elves quest. Basically, we finished up the Earl of Redcliffe's house. We basically got him on our side. Now we've got the Dalish Elves we're trying to get on our side. They've got a big werewolf problem that we're trying to solve. And we've been, having a lot of fun doing that. And I think we got almost to the end. In fact, I'm pretty sure we are right at the end. So let's recap real quick. All right. So found the Dalish Elves camp. They got a leader, bald-headed dude with a lot of tattoos, basically saying that they're being attacked. They're under siege from all these crazy werewolves, right? So we're like, okay, well, what if we help you with the werewolves? Are you going to join us and help fight the Darkspawn? And he's like, bet. So we do it, right? Start tracking down the werewolves. As we start hunting them, they come and talk to us. Come to find out, werewolves are actually pretty intelligent. We're like, what the hell is up with that? We don't know. Then we find out that we can't get to the werewolves because the forest is like fucking hiding them. So instead, we gotta fucking hunt down a tree and find its goddamn acorn from a crazy hermit. Do that. Tree gives us his bark, which allows us to get to the hideout of the werewolves, which we've been basically attacking and going through. This door right here leads to their main base. As you can see, we've got little red dots up in the map there. We're about to have the final showdown where we're going to reveal some shit.
Do not let them overwhelm us.
Oh, I was wrong. Looks like we got a little bit more of the dungeon. Cool. So I completely messed that up. I thought we were right at the end, but I was wrong. Hold on one second here. There we go. Have a little bit of a weird issue with volume, but should be okay.
No, I don't think so.
Let's heal your wounds or your injuries. Sweet. Okay, let's loot the shit out of this. All right. So I might have been wrong about this being the end or being the point where we confront the werewolves, but I think we're still probably close.
Allow me. I could do that for you. It's done.
All right, we've got... Let's see. Let's get rid of some stuff. Get rid of the iron ring. No, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. that. Give me that. Alright, let's check out this. Okay. Okay. Maybe this is it? Maybe? Probably a good thing I ended early last week. Ooh. I thought we were like right at the end, but I was
Allow me. I could do that for you. Sorry. Allow me. I could do that for you. Sorry. No, I don't
What
think so.
good are you, Lady Liana? What good are you?
Do not let them overwhelm us.
I wasn't planning on it.
As you say. We must fight them to a quick blast.
Okay, Lair of the Werewolves. There we go. Alright, I wasn't too far off. I wasn't too far off.
Be careful now. Shall we?
Oh.
got something over here.
Don't look now, but... Well, look now.
Alright, let's go have you
Crap,
undo
right
that.
ahead.
Yeah, I see it.
What now? That's not what I wanted. Alright, got all that. Let's come back over here. Have a little chat with our werewolf friends.
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
Let's see. We're talking right now, aren't we? So talk.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one.
Let's see. How do I know I won't be walking into another ambush?
What would be the point? You have already proven your strength. We have no wish to anger you further.
Damn right. Then take me to this lady.
Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
Let's see. Let's be polite. Thank you. I'm glad we had this chance to talk.
Do not listen to him, lady. He will betray you. We must attack him now.
Hush, Swiftrunner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
As do we all, lady.
Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you.
Is that so? Such as?
It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer.
Dun,
The same
dun,
curse
dun.
that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself.
So Zathrian cursed them, I take it? Yeah. No, that's horrible. They deserve whatever they got.
Indeed they did.
Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
Let's see. So, let's see. So why didn't you rejoin human society?
They are still cursed, mortal. The bestial side of their nature cannot be denied, and this places them forever outside of the company of their people. We seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
Okay, so as you may have guessed, there's essentially two paths the game is trying to push you down. Side with the werewolves, side with the elves, right? But there's a third path. The game doesn't necessarily make it super obvious, but you can basically get Zathrian to lift the curse. He dies, but the elves live, and the new keeper is gonna essentially commit to helping you. And that's a playthrough I go through, because with what happened to Zathrian was awful, but at this point he's a vengeful dick. He's torturing beings that had nothing to do with what happened to him and his family. The werewolves in this case are pretty innocent, and they're trying to fucking just free themselves from this shitty curse. So the path I take is the one where we get Zathrian, we don't betray the elves, we still side with them, but we also side with the werewolves, curing them. So that's what we're going for here. So, let's see. All right, I'll bring Zathrian.
Tell him if he refuses, I will ensure that Witherfang is never found. He will never cure his clan. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
All right. Treasure pile? What we got? Okay, take the axe, thank you. Oh, and I should mention, you get a trophy for siding with the werewolves, a trophy for siding with the elves. If you take this third third path, it does proc one of the trophies. I just can't remember if it's the werewolf trophies or the elves trophy. I don't remember which one it will pop for you, but it will pop one of them. It's on its own trophy. It just pops for the other ones. Ah, speak of the devil.
Ah, and here you are already.
What are you doing here?
You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow. There was no way to tell what would happen once you reached this ruin, so I decided to come myself.
You mean you wanted to make sure I got the heart? Let's see. Well, you're too late. We need to talk, you and I.
Yes, there will be plenty of time for that. Did you acquire the heart?
No, I didn't.
You didn't. May I ask then, why are you leaving the ruin?
The lady won't summon Witherfang until you break the curse.
You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
Yes, I thought as much. Duh.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
But the werewolves have regained their minds.
I find that difficult to believe. They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
I assure you the werewolves have regained their minds.
Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it.
Do you still have so much hatred after all this time?
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are not Dalish. How can you know how we had to struggle to be safe? How could I have let their crimes go unanswered?
But those crimes were committed centuries ago.
I remember them as if it were yesterday. Even if they are more than animals now, they desire nothing but revenge. They will never let my clan be.
So your answer is to let them suffer forever? You can at least meet with them, that's what I propose.
And what if it is revenge they want, and not talk? Will you safeguard me from harm?
Yes, I will. I don't think it will come to that.
I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say. So here you are, Spirit.
She is the Lady of the Forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, Spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages. Worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, Spirit, as is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
He said he summoned and bound you to a wolf.
And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood. Your people believe you have
He's a
rediscovered
blood
the
mage.
immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No! That is not how it is!
So with Zathrian's death and the curse? Just how far will you go for revenge, Zathrian?
I did it for my people. I did it for my son and my daughter. For them, for justice, I would do anything.
The curse would not end with Zathrian's death. His life, however, relies on its existence. And I believe his death plays a part in its ending.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
You'll end the curse if I have to force you myself.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them.
I don't think
All
so,
of you
you
will
shit
suffer
mage.
as you deserve.
Yeah, okay. Saving content.
We are not alone. Really not.
Come here. Come on.
Now we can battle.
There we go.
No, no more. I cannot defeat you.
Finish it! Kill him now!
No! Don't kill him! Please, lady, stop him!
No, Swift Runner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it.
Time out. Okay. My apologies for that. So it's been bugging me this entire stream. Something happened in my headset and the volume little knob like sunk in, so I had to fix it because I could turn down the volume just a bit because it was just so loud in my ear. So sorry about that. Let's go back to this. Okay. Let's see. Hasn't this gone on enough, Zathrian?
Perhaps I have lived too long.
Yeah.
This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul.
Yeah, it has.
What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, Spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you'll do it? You'll end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
So, and just so you know, if you decide to side fully with the werewolves and kill Zathrian and everyone, the curse stays, and the werewolves will side with you against the Darkspawn. If you side with the elves fully and kill Witherfang, you'll kill all the wolves and everything. The curse will effectively be, will not have lifted per se, but you'll kill the werewolves and Witherfang. So, for me, this is the best possible ending. Curse gets lifted, Zathrian dies as the cause of all this. The elves get to live because his clan aren't the ones responsible, he is. And the humans go back to being humans.
It's over. She's gone, and we're human. I can scarcely believe it.
Let's see. What are you going to do now?
We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
Pretty convenient that they got to keep their clothes on and everything, too. Let's see here. You got anything good in here? Okay, I think that's it. Now we can go back, get those elves to sign that contract. Or, yeah, treaty, or, yeah, uphold the treaty. There we go. That's what we needed. What the hell has got us now? Random, but okay.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Okay, let's get rid of this stuff. Definitely gonna keep that, keep that. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Keep the belt, I think. Cool. That was a random encounter. And we're waiting. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. I just wanted to go to the Dalish camp. That's annoying. Alright, let's go back out here. Yep. Gotta go the long way. Ooh. Don't mind me, just had to blow my nose and did not need you guys to hear it. Fun fact about me, whenever I blow my nose squeaks and whistles, and it drives my wife into fits of hysteria because she thinks it's the funniest goddamn thing that's ever happened. Wasn't even aware it was happening until she pointed it out.
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
I'm sure he was.
It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
Damn right. Thank you,
It
Lanya.
has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
I trust that you will too. Okay, we got that. Come back to this
Have you ever
guy.
seen an artifact made by the ancient craftsman? I saw a sword once, and it was beautiful.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield. I am no
little
merchant,
cocky
but
guy, isn't
I
he?
have plenty that you may need.
Okay, actually, before I do that, let's gear up here. Because I think I've got something for Win. Yes, those can absolutely go for her. Charged mitts, we can get rid of those. And yeah, like I've got the two best staves in the game equipped on my two mages, so I think
We are
can
working
sell
hard
those.
to make enough equipment. I am no merchant.
So sell that. Sell the charged mitts. Belt of the Magister Lords. I think we can get rid of that now. Alright, cool. Awesome. That pretty much covers everything that we've got here. I don't think there's anything else left to do. Whoop, there's a chest over here that looks like we missed earlier.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to head back to the camp, get everyone leveled up and taken care of, get everyone geared up and taken care of, and then we're going to head to Orzammar where we're going to talk to the dwarves. Which I think this, out of all these quests that we're doing, I think the dwarf one is like the longest. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Looks like we got to go the other way. There we go. We're going to camp. There's a couple of things I gotta do first. Let me come to these guys.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
Let me see your wares. We can sell that. Oh, so he's got the blood dragon. Oh, I sold all the blood dragon stuff to him, didn't I? Look at that. There's the boots. There's the gauntlets. He's got all the good blood dragon stuff. Gotta remember that, okay? Definitely need to get that spell word at some point. I knew he had some stuff in here. I knew he did. So, arcane technique and physical technique. I will pick these up later. Of those, 20 of those, of those. Now we should be able to make some health potions. I'm going to get the Grandmaster Frost rune, the Grandmaster Lightning rune. Get a backpack. Definitely need that. Should have gotten that before. Okay, a couple of things here. Let's deal with some gifts that we can give up. I know Zevran. Where are you, Zevran? Where are you? There you are. The Dalish gloves. Yep.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
I thought you might like them.
I did not mean to sound ungrateful. It is just... Wait, these are Dalish, are they not? My mother was Dalish, and had a pair very similar to these. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close, and quite handsome.
Alright, it was nothing.
Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Let's level you up. Alright, so I think for him it's Assassin and Duelist. They're the combos you want. Level up our buddy Spike here. Alright, strength is already pretty high. Let's start getting constitution so he can survive. Level up Shale. Let's see. Level up Sten, you grumpy bastard. I think Sten works well as... I think he's good as a berserker. And maybe a champion? I don't know. Berserker I'm sure of. The other ones I'm not so sure of. Let's level up his strength. Let's see. Oh, you need your strength higher if you're going to do that. So let's go with the straight warrior build here. Morgan. Okay. Let's go Arcane Warrior for you, Morgan. Cool. All right. Now let's go back to Sten. Because I'm going to put Sten in the Juggernaut gear that we got with the elves. Juggernaut helm. Juggernaut plate gloves. Juggernaut plate boots. Juggernaut plate armor. There we go. Isn't he looking pretty now? Let's see. I'll give that to Zevran.
How nice.
Yep. Let's see. I think all the main party I've maxed out their like of me, so yep.
How nice. How nice.
So all the alcohol I'm saving because we've got another party member to recruit once we hit the dwarves. And all that stuff is going to be for that companion. Now we're going to come to Sandal. Enchantment.
Enchantment?
I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Okay, so let's come over here. Grandmaster Frost Rune. Another Grandmaster Frost Rune. Cool. Then in here, let's go ahead and do the Grandmaster lightning or damage to undead. Let's go with that. I do need to switch out what I've got. I just realized I think I gave Zevran a better weapon than me. Yep, definitely got to take that from him. Unequip, please. Enchantment?
Enchantment?
Enchantment.
Enchantment!
Put the electricity damage on Oathkeeper. Then on Merrick's blade, let's see. We've got... And then we got the Cauldron. Cool. I like that. And now we can equip Merrick's blade on me. There we go. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is pretty. Okay. Now we can give him my other blade. There we go. That's right, we can sell this junk now. All the maintenance stuff in these games does get tedious, I will say that.
You and your friends are full. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods, Mark.
We can get rid of that, we can get rid of that, we can get rid of that, we can get rid of these, we can get rid of that. Get rid of the novice stuff, because I don't want it. Spell resistance, I don't need that. Alright, now let's go talk to some of our party members. Might be able to talk Morgan up.
I await your command.
Let's see, I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
I am. How'd you become a shapeshifter? Never mind. Let's see, ask you something
I
personal.
await your command. We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Never mind. You know what? I think we can go finish up her quest. Before we do... Yeah, before we do the dwarf quest.
Indeed.
Because if you remember, we found Flemeth's grimoire.
Yes.
It was a while ago.
Yes.
And what we learned is that Flemeth basically raises a daughter every century or so, and then kills that daughter and inhabits her body. And so we're supposed to kill Flemeth for Morrigan. Let's go to Flemeth's hut. I've been putting that off, but you know, now's a good time. We've gotten 2 people committed, 3 people. We've got mages, we got the Earl of Redcliffe, and we've got the Dalish. All we're missing now is...
What manner of beast is this?
Whoa, what? Yeah. All we've got left to get is the
Quickly, we must fight!
Here comes trouble!
So yeah, let's try to wrap up Morrigan's quest line so that we can get a little bow wow chicka chicka bow wow time with Morrigan, right? Advance her romance a little bit. Deathroot, thank you. I'd like to leave now. Alright, there's Flemeth waiting for us. Let's have that conversation.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
We know your little secret, Flemeth.
Which one, I wonder? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
She knows how you extend your unnatural lifespan.
That she does. The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
What do you propose?
Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
And what happens to you?
I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that?
So, you have a choice here. You can let Flemeth go, or you can choose to attack her. If you choose to attack her, she's going to turn into a dragon. I'll be honest, I've never not attacked her. Her story gets interesting, and, you know, spoiler alert, if you've played the other games, she comes back. So, it doesn't matter what you choose, she'll come back one way or the other. No, forget
Say,
it.
what will it be then?
Now you die.
It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come, She will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
knocked me out. Damn bitch. Look at that. Alistair just coming in.
Why does that always happen to me?
Ooh. That was close.
Indeed.
Alright, let's go steal Plymouth's shit.
Finished.
We got the Robes of Possession. Sweet. Morgan. That's basically going to be Morgan's old set of clothes and Plymouth's grimoire. That'll be Morgan's old set of clothes. Looks exactly the same, but with way better stats. Time to go. Okay. Robes of possession. There you go, Morgan. You're back in your old gear. Vestments of the seer. Now let's compare that to what we got Win in. Oh yeah, by far, Win. This is going to boost you up greatly. Alright, let's come over here. Let's talk to Bowden Fedek. I'm going to sell some gear, sell some
If
shit.
there's anything I can do for you, please, please. I'm sure.
Senior Enchanter's robes. We don't need Mabari Crunch. Okay, now we can give her Flemis Grimoire.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
All right.
It is a curious thing. I do not know how else to describe it.
What, is something wrong?
No, nothing is wrong. It is a little embarrassing to admit, in fact. I am reminded of our first meeting in the wilds. I had been in animal form for some time, watching your progress. I knew immediately that you were far more formidable than the other men you traveled with. I found you intriguing. Yet I resented it when Flemeth assigned me to travel with you. I assumed that, at best, you would drive me from your company as soon as we left the wilds.
Why would I do that?
I am aware that I have little talent for forming friendships, to put it lightly. It is something I know nothing of, nor ever thought I needed. Yet when I discovered Flemeth's plans, you did not abandon me. Whatever your reasons, you fought what must have been a terrible battle without hope of real reward.
It was not such a terrible battle, trust me.
Even so, you went. No one has ever... It was unexpected. That is all. The extent of my usefulness does not explain the interest and kindness you have shown since the wilds. You could as easily have ignored me entirely, yet you did not. You will need to forgive me for speaking so awkwardly, but do you suppose that we have become friends, you and I? I have nothing to compare it to.
I was hoping to be more than friends.
As was I.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Boom, baby. And that's the Morgan romance. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. The sex scenes very classy in this game. Very classy. Good music, firelight, loving embraces.
I see the stories they tell of Grey Warden endurance are not exaggerated.
You're just saying
Not at all. Legends abound regarding such figures as Garahel, sordid though they may be. The unanswered question, of course, is whether the endurance exists because of the taint within you, or because the Grey Wardens are by nature so very healthy. I enjoy the thought that 'tis a little of both. Natural prowess, driven by a darker side.
So what now?
That is entirely up to you. Simply know that I have no designs on your independence. I wish only to do what I desire, and if that coincides with what you desire, then so be it. And should you decide not to continue our misadventure, then so be it. Very simple, is it not?
And what about love? Does that enter in the picture? Morgan?
Oh, now you ruin the mood by speaking profanities. Silly man. Come then, let us be off before the others begin to stare.
That's right. Aw. Don't disapprove.
I wish to ask a question of you.
Go ahead.
I wish to know your opinion of love.
My opinion.
You and I have been intimate, for one. We have been close for some time now. You are impressive in many ways, and you even protected me from Flemeth without hope of reward. I feel anxious when I look upon you. I dislike this sense of dependency. 'Tis a weakness I abhor. If this is love, I wish to ascertain that you do not feel the same.
And if I do love you?
Then we are both fools, and we need to do something immediately. I have allowed myself to become too close. This is a weakness for us both.
Love is not a weakness.
You are not listening to me. Do not be such a fool. This is for your own good. I am not like other women. I am not worth your distraction, and you are not worth mine.
You are worth my distraction. Yeah, seriously, you're worth it. Love yourself.
You are impossible. Have it your way, but I will tell you truly now. You will regret it in the end.
Anything else?
I have something for you.
Is it bigger than a bread box?
'Tis a ring. Now, before you get any foolish notions, let me explain. Flemeth once gave me the ring because it allowed her to find me no matter where I went, in case I was ever captured by hunters. I disabled its power as soon as we left the wilds. Recently, however, I thought to change it. Now, I will be able to find whoever wears it instead.
Ooh, so you'd always know where I am.
It is not to track you, you understand. I believe you are too important to risk. If you were to get captured, however, it would be far easier to find you with this.
I'm glad to see you care. Thank you for the gift.
You are welcome. Perhaps it will be useful someday.
Let's see, I think it does something. Does it do something? Let's see. Morgan's ring. Alright. 2 to willpower, that's not bad. Let's put that sucker on.
Your desire?
Let's see.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Oh, look at that. Kiss her.
What's this? 'Tis a rather odd discussion you seem to desire, leaning in so closely.
Humor.
Oh, it's humor you desire. I didn't realize comedy had anything to do with this.
Only if we do it wrong.
How true. Let us do it right, then.
"Aw, shucks." And then you can also, just
Your
so everyone's
desire.
aware, if you go to something
We're in
personal,
camp,
you can
so
ask her
tis
to
as
join
good
you
a
in the
time as
tent
any.
and repeat all the good stuff. So, round 2.
I think not.
Oh. Oh, let's see. My mistake. I thought you might be interested.
Your mistake indeed. You'll have to forgive me if I do not leap at your command like a trained warhound.
Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you angry.
I do not wish to discuss it. Leave me be.
Okay. Well, anyway, I think that you can kiss her anytime you want. The 10th thing might be something you get if you romance Leliana and not Morgan. I don't remember. It's been way too long. But anyway. Alright, let's chat up some of our other companions. I think Alistair, let's see, he might be...
Ask away.
Nope, yeah, he's done. Let's talk to Shale. See if she's got anything new to say.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
That's super. Thanks, Shale.
Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
My father was Terran of Highover.
Oh, then that must be it. I knew there had to be some reason, it being a human and all. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
And we wouldn't want that.
Indeed. Can it imagine the horror? Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
Cool. Something to note for everyone is when we go to Orzammar, we're going to bring Shale with us instead of Alistair because she's got a quest to continue there. Let's check out Sten, see what he's doing.
Why are we stopping?
I think we should talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
You are right. You were in that cage
You
for
are
weeks.
concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
I've never seen a Canary before. Tell me about your people.
No.
No, why? Please?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of... The elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
You said you were in the army?
I am.
Have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, human.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
Oh, so... let's see. So the Canary don't come from the islands. Where'd you come from before?
Somewhere else.
Can you be more specific?
No. I was born in Seheron. Of the land we came from, I know nothing, not even its name. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
True, let's go.
As you wish.
Yeah. He's a prickly pear, this Sten. He really is. Let's check Leliana.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
That is comforting.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
Here she goes. She's about to sing it. Get it, Leliana. And all that without even a mic. Morgan is just so over it. Sweet. Alright, let's check it on Wynn.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
Well, there was Connor.
Ah, yes, Connor, of course. The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
Seeing the monster that you could be is unsettling, yes.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say.
Oh, you have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
If one retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination.
Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
You're welcome. Let's see, Zevran, you got anything to say?
What say you?
I want to discuss something personal.
Oh, this should be good. What would you like to discuss?
Never mind. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's double check my gear. Okay. Let's take off. Remember, this time we're bringing Shale as our tank. We are not bringing Alistair. Not on this time. This trip, though.
Yes.
Yes.
And we head to Orzammar, which is... No, not there. Not there. Where is Orzammar? It's Honolith. Wait, it's in the Frostback Mountains. Yep, I was right the first time.
The Darkspawn have sensed us.
Darkspawn, kill the Darkspawn. Fruit. Let's dismember this mental some traps. Level me up. Alright, let's go 40 even for everything. Perfect. I think I've got all that. So let's start leveling up the Reaver. Oh, cool. I can devour corpses, basically, to pump up my own health. I'll take that.
I fell.
Are you all right?
For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
You need rest, that's all.
I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Alrighty. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about with that. All right. Ooh. Looks like somebody wants to fight.
Our time awards them all. Logate sends his regard. Enemies approaching.
Whew. Had a sneeze. Don't worry, it went away. Surface dwarf. Deserter.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the
I
guild.
worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
More enemies ahead.
Surface dwarf.
My sister lives down there. I hear there's fighting in the streets.
Get rid of our injuries.
This I could have done back in the village square. I shall do it.
Did you hear? Andraste's ashes have been found.
Ooh, Andraste's ashes have been found.
What can I do for you?
I have a note from your master.
This ought to be interesting. Such
For those
diction.
wondering, these are quests we
This
picked up
man
back
is a
in
true
Denerim,
scholar
so-
and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
You live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
Wait, you don't want to sell
Again,
anything?
I'm flattered by your interest, great lord.
Oh.
Best of luck.
All right. Let's see. Does anybody want to sell me some shit? What about this guy?
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armor and weaponry this side of Val Royeaux.
Okay. Let me have a look.
Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
Take that and that. Damage versus Darkspawn. I'll grab that. Thank you. And the Remarkable Topaz I know can go to Shale.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
Yes. Alright, now wind. Let's make some potions. Ah, she doesn't have expert herbalism yet. Okay, so let's just do the regular health poultice. Okay. Alright, 63 health potions. I think we got enough now.
You need me?
So what we're going to do is we're going to enter Orzammar, and then I'm going to cut it there, and we'll pick up on Thursday, where we're leaving off here. So...
King Loghain will...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Looks like Loghain's stooges are here. I have an urgent need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Iduken returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Ooh, I'm a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Intimidate. Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today. That's right.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Loghain's a bitch. Fuck off.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate that they just let us in covered in blood? Covered in blood. All right.
Trust follow, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that
Do you think
outsiders
they found
not
miniatures of these in the city? I would love to have some on my mantle.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Just picking up some codices here. Let's see.
May the ancestors protect Branka, wherever she is.
Orzammar Guard. Dwarven Scholar.
I have a question it may be able to answer, Elder Mage.
She's begun.
Must it always be Elder Mage? I'm not a wizened old crone just yet.
Would it prefer mage well past her prime, don't mind the sagging bits?
You have an odd way of requiring.
Mage well past her prime, don't mind the saggy bits. Shale is what we'd call a cheeky bastard.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these Deshers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Rough town, right?
I won't have fighting in the Common, especially in front of outsiders.
Vieta,
sir.
Here.
I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
The Blight is coming and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
Can a city function like this?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
The proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate. The true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Alright, I should get going.
Yes, you should.
Dick. Alright. So, let's save the game there. In case you haven't already noticed, there's a pattern here, right? So, with the mages, we have to choose mages or Templars. With the elves, we have to choose the Dalish or the werewolves. Here, we're choosing between two rival factions. So, we'll pick it up on Thursday. Just the thing to get your head around is this. I think is one of the truly, like, there's the pros and cons are equal, right? Like, for me at least, with the mages, they're mostly innocent. Like, there was a bad dick, like just trying, like, the mages are oppressed, they're trying to be free. Like, I have a sympathy towards them, right? With the Dalish, like, you have one Dalish elf that's kind of a dick, and everyone else is just, you know, suffering at his own whim. So that's pretty easy to choose. Here, it's really a toss-up. Like, you can't really tell just based on this quest line who the good guy is and who the bad guy is. You don't really find out until the end game goes. And I'm not going to tell you who we're going to pick. I'll just take you along for the ride. Well, I mean, I'm not going to tell you which one is which. What I tell you is I will tell you who we're going to pick. I'm going to side with, I think it's, actually, I don't even remember who it is, so I'll have to figure it out. So we'll do that on Thursday. This coming Thursday, we'll pick back up, get into this one. Remember, this is the last treaty that we need to basically get set up before we can do the Landsmeet, where we basically challenge Loghain. So, step 1, raise an army. We're doing that. Step 2, challenge Loghain. That's where we're at now. So I'll see you all next week. Thank you for joining me. Until then, Wolfman out.